Hi, we are live on KEXP 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 in the Bay Area, and streaming worldwide on KEXP.org and the KEXP mobile apps. I'm DJ Jewel, and I'm so excited to be here with Cory Hanson. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, let it rip.
Friends, like I count on my dad, on the middle finger of my right hand, for all my promises I kept. I'm a bird on a swing, safe from every midnight owl. I don't care to stretch my wings, and I don't need you anyhow. Darkest range, I worked 1,000 graveyard hours. I have no blood left in my veins, gave it all up to the empire. Like a bird on a swing, in a nest fit for a king. And a meal for me to ponder, where that time breaks everything. No one can corrupt what they can't get inside. No one's gonna soul. I got sadness in my skull, and I'm only kind of strangers. They're the only people I don't know. Like a bird on a swing, in a temple where I may sing songs so lonely and forgotten. That's the cost of being free.
You're tuned into listener-powered KEXP, and we are live with Cory Hanson.
At KEXP. This song's called Lou Reed.
dreariness in maidens' hearts, the fear in the young hero's eyes. You were a prince and a fighter, and you were a Tai Chi master. Yeah, you were a Tai Chi master. New York City has been living in my dreams once again. The saxophones in the street, Christmas on thin ice, the bridge over the misty river where the darkness came to life. You were a prince and a fighter, and you were a Tai Chi master. You were a prince and a fighter, and you were a Tai Chi master. Yeah, you were a Tai Chi master.
It's listener-powered KEXP, and we are live here with Cory Hanson playing new songs off his new record, I Love People.
Got a one-way ticket into the jaws of fate. I'm trapped in a flight from hell in air you cannot escape. And I ain't a praying man, but I will be in the end. This plane will drown in the sea, they won't find our bodies again. Bad miracles, bad miracles, the kind that make you scared and paranoid to do anything bad. And every step you take is one foot into the grave. There is no prophet here to tell you where to escape. I live in the shadow of a piano hanging over my head, and every ladder I see may take me back to heaven again. Bad miracles, to go crazy thinking of endless ways you could die, till lightning strikes you in the head from a clear blue sky. Bad miracle.
Incredible. That was Bad Miracles. It's off the new album, I Love People. We're here live with Cory Hanson.
Thank you so much, KEXP. This song is called Texas Weather.
Caught in a Tucson life, playing blackjack in ancient cave, swearing on that desert shore, now stuck in my leg. Angel came to save me, but I left with devil may care. Took the highway east towards San Antonio, gonna try my luck out there. Texas weather is on my mind. I feel stupid, curious and kind, like a Christian fan to the lines. I keep crawling, but I feel fine. I keep crawling, but I feel fine. Drowned in a mineral hot spring that fell onto my dashboard light. Power lines swaying like water snakes playing. Clouds get heavy and they cry. Ruby red lights and cigarettes floating, taking drags off of the murder flowing. I like to stop at the first motel that doesn't fall off the edge of the night. Texas weather is making me blind. Cactus lightning, meteorites, ancient rivers gone up and dried. Husbands asking if you see my bride. Husbands asking if you see my bride.
We're gonna slow it down now. Slow it down now. Slow it down. On the bass, Hazel Rigby.
on the drums, Evan Backer. All right, and now the last verse, the tragic conclusion to the song that comes from absolutely out of nowhere. Here we go. Clouds swelling up like poison ideas, thunder in the valley below. Cops swarm up on that Hollywood mansion. Hell is frozen over for sure. This little eagle's going to jail, my friends, for murdering a girl in cold blood. On $1 million bail, he fled to the beaches of Bangkok. Thailand prison is on his mind. From Cambodia to Vietnam, to the Bolivian embassy in Tehran, searching for refuge from America. Texas weather's on the line, like a ghost ship haunting the light. Tattooed the highway onto my mind. I keep running, but I feel fine. 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 I keep running. Thank you, KEXP.
Incredible. That was Cory Hanson, live on listener-powered KEXP, trying his best to get our entire camera crew tangled in his guitar chords. So I heard that this album, you approached it a little bit different than you have your other solo records, that you came in like with a very clear vision, everything demoed out, things really orchestrated already. How did that change like the dynamics in the studio and like how you approached finishing the record?
We cut it in the studio pretty quick. It was like 5 days, and then maybe 5 more days of all the strings and horns and whatnot. But it all happened very quickly. We didn't rehearse any of the songs. I just came in with the music and the words all finished, and we just cut it like that. We played the songs till we knew how to play them well enough, and then we recorded them, and that was it.
with playing them so live, was there any, I won't call them imperfections, let's call them unplanned improv in the way things were performed that became like really key to the song?
Well, I think the character of my voice, you know, you heard me sing. It's pretty. It is not perfect. It's flawed, deeply flawed, and there are limitations. And on the record, I sang all the songs live, and I think it just sounds a lot more natural than just sitting in a booth and trying to get something perfect for hours and hours. I've done plenty of that, and I think that the quality of vocal performance, just live performance in general, it just sounds so much better than building a song up, drums first to a click track and building everything else.
Yeah, everything on the record feels very organic and like it's really breathing with the song, which I just love. And it really, I think, harkens back to a lot of the kind of classic American songbook songwriters that have influenced you on the creation of this album. Do you want to talk about like what it means to you to like really explore that idea of yourself as like a songwriter compared to the work you do in a band with Wand?
Yeah. I mean, the Wand stuff is like entirely collaborative, and we're just fully experimenting in any direction that the music takes us, and there's a lot of improvisation, and this has become increasingly just me writing songs in my room or wherever, and I don't know, I guess maybe I've accepted that I'm a songwriter, like reluctantly, and my mom's a songwriter, and then before that, our family business was with my grandpa, my great grandpa, was a hot dog stand. It's still standing in Los Angeles today. They just celebrated a few weekends ago their 80th anniversary.
Incredible.
Crony's Hot Dogs on Whittier.
Everyone, check it out.
Please, if you're in LA and you want a good chili dog, go to Crony's.
Well, the title of your record, I Love People, pulled from one of the tracks of the same name. I think with the themes of the record, people might think you mean that in like a sarcastic way, but from what I read, you're actually very sincere in the way, like in that phrase. Do you want to, like, what did you hope to communicate and like the message you want people to pull from that title?
I mean, just take it however you can. I don't know, whatever you think. If you think I'm being a jerk, then fine. If you think that I'm being earnest and sincere, then that's fine too. I don't know. I don't want to stop anyone. It's hard to talk about like these kinds of decisions that I've made because I don't want to steer anyone in any direction too directly. I don't know.
Sure. If I Love People was a film, who would star in it, and what would be
John
like
Travolta.
the main character arc?
Easily.
Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Yeah, John Travolta. He's an old cop, LA cop, and he's past retirement, but he doesn't know anything but the job, and he's estranged from his daughter, and they've been estranged for the past 30 years, and he's driving out to Texas to find her, and on the way to Texas, he's looking off to the side of the road. The side of the road is 3 a.m., and he sees this silver figure, and he thinks like, wow, that's weird. They must have darted out of the darkness, onto the highway. They're running alongside the highway. As they get closer, he realizes, no, this is just it's this giant alien coated in metal, and it's screaming, and he picks it up, and it's a buddy comedy, like a road trip. It's like Road Trip.
Incredible. Okay, yeah. If any Hollywood producers are watching, get in touch with Cory. He's gonna make you millions. This is great. Thank you so much for being here. Just amazing performance.
Thank you.
Yeah. This has been live on KEXP. I'm DJ Jewel. This was Cory Hanson. And if you want to support KEXP and make sure these programs can continue happening, go to kexp.org to find out more. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can find videos like this as soon as they come out. See you next time.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.